Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Skywars video. Here we are, we're playing some Onion Ring. It's back in rotation, unfortunately, so we have to put up with it for a couple weeks. At least it's the good one, you know? Like, sometimes I queue and I'm just like, I don't really want to play Onion Ring 1. This is the good variant, I'd say. We didn't get the greatest loot from mid, so we're just gonna go ahead and, you know the drill. I'm just gonna hop from island to island here. And we'll probably snag the 2 diamonds from mid, because there are 2 diamonds that we can grab. Now, I don't know if there's another diamond on this map, actually. I don't know this map that well, honestly. We're going to go ahead and get a nice little pre-gap in here, just in case. Alright, nice. Get our iron pants. I think I'm actually going to push. Yeah, he didn't even see me. And we get a pearl there, maybe. Let's see what we get there. No pearl, that's alright. Go ahead and mine our ores here. Just going to grab this just in case. We're going to avoid going that direction. I see a guy over there. We just need one more diamond, and then we're basically set. We get a dupe here. We might even be able to make a diamond sword as well. Okay, no dupe. That's fine. I think I'm just going to aggro with what I have. I'm going to get a sharp 1 diamond, or sharp 1 iron. But guys, we're almost at the end of the princess grind. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a little bit over 1,000 XP away. So the final push is here. And I want to kind of talk a little bit about princess today a little bit. It's kind of my final thoughts. Honestly, the kit's pretty solid. But the main issue with princess, right, is that the utility that it gives is easily counterable, right? And that makes it extremely difficult to play, in my opinion. This is just, well, this is of course, everything I say is going to be my opinion. It's not like a fact or anything. You can be good with this kit regardless of if somebody gets the diamond boots or not. But if somebody goes to mid and gets the diamond boots, it kind of invalidates your kit. I'm not seeing this guy. I went in a full circle. We've gone full circle, literally. But yeah, no, I would say it's honestly, out of the kits that I've played, one of the weaker ones, which is kind of crazy. I'm just going to light him on fire. I don't know if he's cheating or not, but we're about to find out. Okay. I think he is. Yep. He's de-opping, and he loses. Good game, man. Log off the game. And, of course, look at what country he's from, man. It's just, it's so funny, bro. Yeah, no, I think it's on the weaker end, and it's been interesting to play a kit that's kind of like counterable, right? Because then you actually have to play around your game sense, right? Like how you gotta actually play Skywars as Skywars and not, okay, we're going to mid, we're gonna just time warp on people or whatever, you know. Got an early game engagement here. Just gonna go ahead and avoid this fight here. Okay, wait, we didn't get jumped. We can actually get really stacked here. Okay, we're looking really good. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get aggroed on for some reason here. Damn, I took damage there. Okay, there's too much going on. Dude, one of the things that I struggle with and why I haven't really been doing commentaries lately, guys, is that it's really hard to commentate Skywars. It really is. Things happen and decisions I make happen in like split seconds sometimes. Okay, we're gonna just drop down here. We got the entire game going for us here. And there's still quite a people alive, which is kind of crazy for this point of the game. Okay, I'm still being aggroed on here. Yeah, I don't want to go in for any fight. We're just going to see if we can, like, avoid any fight that we can. The main problem is that I don't have projectiles. If I had projectiles, I would be playing very aggressively. And as a result, I'm just not going to push. Nothing here, really. Oh, I might be able to get in on this here. I'm actually going to just leave. I'm fine with leaving here. Actually, we're going to go for the kill. I don't know how you don't take knockback off the map. That's crazy. Right on the edge. But yeah, we managed to get a nice, easy, secured kill on that guy. There's a lot going on in that game there. And kind of like what I was talking about, right? Skywars is a hard game to commentate because a lot of the decisions you make are like split-second things, and things can change in a split second. So Skywars is a very fast-paced game, and a lot goes on, so it's hard to commentate. But another thing I end up having happen to me whenever I'm commentating Skywars is that I get distracted. And I get too focused on either the commentary or the gameplay. And it's to my detriment, basically, right? Because there's no downtime in Skywars. Almost zero. Unless you're doing a strategy like this, where you're kind of taking a little bit slow at the beginning. Make an iron pickaxe here. Yeah, no, it's frustrating because I mean, it's not like that frustrating. Like I've gotten used to it a little bit. I've gotten better as well at commentating over my gameplay. But yeah, it's harder than it looks. So, yeah. Okay, bee hopper. Good to know. We are going to be playing a little bit annoyingly here. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and... What is going on? Alright, this is fucking... Oh, shit. Damn it. Why does he have to have full mid-gear, man? We're just going to obviously keep running from him. I'm going to try and snag my golden apple. He's still on me. Don't fucking fight. The guy's bee hopping and you're going for me. Alright, I'll fight you. Oh, you're also hacking. Alright, we'll fight that. We'll secure a kill on this player. One less person to worry about. And now we have feather falling boots, so we just can't die. That's what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to basically just be... I think what I'm going to go for this game is just camping in a sky base. We're going to actually make one of these just in case he has a fire sword and grab the water bucket here. Yeah, he's going to be on us here pretty heavily. We're just going to try to casually get hits and then run. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing this game. Damn, he is like on us. He's going to get frustrated. He's either going to get banned or is going to misplay. Yep, there's the ban. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, honestly, with the bee hoppers in Skywars, you can usually just run until they get banned, which is kind of nice. That's usually what I do. Nice. But you see what I mean? Like, there's games like that. It's like, okay, I actually have to, like, lock in and focus because I'm fighting a bee hopper, somebody that is literally scaffolding everywhere with full mid-gear, probably has a fire sword, and I don't have fire boots. You get what I mean? It's like, fuck. Like, this game is hard to commentate on. Especially when I'm trying to talk about something that isn't the gameplay, right? So, like, let's say I have a topic that I want to talk about in the video. Well, guess what? Alright, we blocked him off. Nice. Let's go. I want to get the tower control. That, guys, that's the key to Siege. Is getting the control of the tower. We're actually going to try and stay away from him here. Get inside, block it off. Yeah, I don't want to have an engagement here. Let's go, we'll put on our boots, our pants there. And anytime I play this map, I usually just mine the top because that's the easiest way to get a win. The diamonds are part of the mid control, right? Might as well. Unfortunately, not an 8th diamond. Fun fact about this map, it has the most diamonds on any Skywars map, so you can just mine away on this shit. And there's a couple tricks like this that you can use. You can land on the ladder there. Shout out to Cedric Polyphes for that trick. I still use that one from time to time. Oh, that was close. We got a bow. We can make our permanent bow. Yeah, it's just a shame that we're like one. We're literally one short. So one of the things I'm trying to get better at in Skywars as well, this is kind of like a more recent thing, especially with the game sense, right? That I'm trying to like, I'm just trying to get better, guys. That's the main thing. This is kind of going to be the main topic of today's video as well, is that I'm trying to improve my overall game sense. And with that, I'm trying to actually like review my gameplay. I'm like going back and just watching, okay, like when I make a mistake, what caused it? Right? Like what's the reason I died, or could it have been prevented, or whatever. There's still 4 people alive in this game. Can I get that? Nice. Okay, we get that kill. How many? Okay, we have tons of arrows. We can just bow spam away here. This guy's gonna have an ender pearl. I see that. I see the helmet and boots immediately there. It's one of the first things I'm noticing. And we get that kill. A little bit of a risky play there, but I'm willing to take it. We got one more player here over here. Kind of a shame that we didn't get a diamond chestplate. It would have made us a little bit safer this game, but that's alright. We don't really need it. Go for the kill on this guy. And there it is. Alright, respawning in here on Chahao. We got a TZI across from us, which is never good. We're gonna have to see what he does. But anyways, I want to talk about some things that I'm actually working to try and improve. So the first one is obviously overall game sense, right? Like making the right decisions at the right time in the game. That's going to be the first thing I'm trying to improve. We're going to try to get to mid before the TZI guy comes. Okay, we don't have to worry about behind us, at least yet. We go for our second mid chest here. Alright, we're getting backstabbed. This person's just kind of like brainlessly walking at me. Okay, we get a double kill there. I'm happy with that. Go islands here. TZI guy is not alive anymore. We're going to go ahead and mine though, because we do have a Nick player. I didn't get the enchant table. That's something I'm thinking about. So if he finds out, he'll mine it. So I gotta be, I'm thinking about that right now. He finds out that I'm mining, and we got a guy coming to us. So the second thing, literally just did it, that I'm trying to improve at is stacking up. I don't know why, but I just suck. I literally suck at stacking up. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if my mechanics are bad or what. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, how can I improve in that regard, right? And I'm going to be trying to, like, study some other people's gameplay, especially in the coming weeks, on, you know, how can I improve that? I'll fight you. I want him to kind of push me. Yep, we'll push this. Be on even playing field here. What the heck was that play? 16 XP, I'll take it. Thanks, I guess. I understand what he was trying to do, but I don't know if that was the smartest way to go about it. I would have just mined from the top, but I mean, I'll take the free win, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, my main issue when I stack like that is that I get hit. I get hit a lot, so I'm not like protecting myself when I stack up. That's one of my main issues, is that when I stack up, I should be trying to protect myself so that I don't get knocked off. How did this get looted already? Was there a B-hopper? Or was there just like a rookie that pushed that chest immediately? That was kind of quick. Okay, yeah, I think there was an ecologist. Oh wait, right here. Loot. Yeah, this was the player that got banned. Okay, we'll take that loot. Range. Oh. Okay. I want to be a little bit careful here. We're going to take the enchantment table. We got to worry. I'm not too worried about anvils on this map. Not too worried. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and mine, or prepare to. But I'm also going to be looking at, okay, yeah, we're going to be pushed here. And I don't want to take any engagements right now. Too risky. Go ahead and mine a little bit here. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, honestly, so that's really nice. I am worried about this nicked player. So I want to do what I'm doing very quickly and effectively. Just going to loot up here. Okay, I don't think we're at risk of being pearled on. Like, I already have a pearl as well. So I don't even think it's possible for this guy to have one too. I mean, it is possible, but I'm going to bank on that not being the case. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. I mean, that was kind of a ballsy push there from that guy. Another 16 XP. Interesting plays happening tonight. So yeah, as I said, things that I'm working on is just, you know, general game sense, making the right plays at the right time. And the reason I have to do that too, I'm sure I'm pretty sure I talked about it already, but I changed my perk setup and it's a lot more passive, right? So if I misplay, one of the big things that happens when you misplay with this perk setup is you'll die. Basically, you just straight up will die. So you have to play. Oh, that sucks. No way. Another thing I'm trying to do is make sure I know when I'm getting low too. That's why I'm using that mod. You guys saw that mod? It kind of just shows when you're getting low, and I kind of like it. I don't know if I like the sound effect. I'm messing around with it still. Okay, we got slowness. That's fine. He's actually going to push us. That's fine. Okay, we don't have slowness anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and push this one. Cool. And we have a poison too as well. We got ring wraiths in the game. Probably the only player I need to worry about, I think. I don't think anybody else in here has any type of competency, but I'm just going to go ahead and filter out my inventory here. I'm just going to mine up here, and we're going to try and get these diamonds. I'm hoping that this will get ring wraiths to kind of push into me a little bit here. He's not doing so. Mining the enchant table is really going to do nothing. Alright, and we cobweb clutch, reduce our fall damage, and get the kill. Take that 100%. And we're just going to go and kill the rest of the people in this game here. Boom. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. Haven't seen people do that in a while. That's a unique cannon. It's like some weird like factions cannon. You guys remember factions? Holy shit! Like a big part of my memory just was unlocked. Like I'm not even. But yeah, kind of as I was saying, right? I'm trying to like just be better about my game sense, right? Knowing when to push an engagement and making the right play at the right time. That's one of the things I'm working on. And the perk setup definitely helps a little bit with that, because it's like, okay, we're only pushing into fights that we absolutely need to take, right? So that's part of it. The second thing I believe I also mentioned is just like mechanical skill, right? So like towering, you know, stuff like that, like basic. Did I get him there? Yep, we got him. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, I didn't get a direct hit. I win, though. Okay, you're just spamming them everywhere. Yeah, that's like the main thing I want to improve at. Some other things. These are kind of a little bit more of like basic things, but I've died to them and I notice it and it upsets me. So I've been missing pearls. Like I'm not even joking. Like it's bad. Like how could I be missing ender pearls, right? I have like the amount of wins that I have in this game and the amount of pearls that I've thrown. It's like I have no excuse to be missing ender pearls, right? And really, it's a simple thing. You point and click, right? And yet, I'm missing. What a chest. All right. Well, this is basically... This is going to be a nice little win. I'm going to get my sword enchant, but we're going to wait until some people die off to push engagements. All I really want is my sword enchant here. I don't really want to push an engagement with ring wraiths yet, but we will. We will push him. Just not quite yet. I'm trying to get a gauge of where everybody is on the map before I push into any fights. So they're about to all fight. All right, nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and fire off a bow shot here. And we get that kill. Nice little secure kill there. We have a rod now as well. Going to be useful. One of the things I do as well when I'm thinking about going into a fight is pre-gapping. I really like to pre-gap. Those extra 2 hearts could really make a difference. Especially if you don't have the Savior perk enabled. And you're about to get cleaned or something like that. So he did mine enchant table. That's fine. Like, we're going to have anvil on him. So, not much he can do there. We're going to go ahead and just mine everything else. And we'll prepare to go into an endgame situation. I'm fine with that. Okay, he did already get a chestplate. That was fast. He really made that chestplate quickly. So I'm kind of okay with like just waiting until endgame to get my chestplate. I just like won't fight him. That's basically like where my headspace is at. I'm just like, I'm not going to fight him until I have a chestplate or equal equivalent gear. Right? I'm going to go ahead and filter out my inventory as well. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of what we don't need. Cool. Yep. And he is going to go ahead and enchant that chestplate. That's fine. I'm gonna probably pre-gap before refill. I want to see if we can get a diamond helmet. We have prot 4. Yeah, we're looking pretty good on our gear. It's mainly just the helmet that we're looking for now. And I am going to try to directly engage here just a little bit. And we got pretty dog shit loot there, I'm not going to lie. Even at the risk of taking that engagement, it kind of wasn't really worth it. I'm going to be honest. That was really not worth it at all. We can make a permanent bow, but I just don't even think that's worth it either. Like, wasting the XP because he does have the boots. And we just didn't get what we need. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and loot an island. Now, the reason I'm thinking about looting an island here is because I want that chest plate so that I can push him. That's the main thing I'm thinking about here. He is probably... We're also going to take any sharp one stones that we see. Very useful piece of loot. And he is going to push us here. That's fine. Oops. Making some mistakes here. A little bit of misplaying going on. Splash our XP. And we're just going to go ahead and start bowing him. Got to be careful. I want to make sure I have like a very secure platform here. I don't want to get knocked off or anything. Playing very safely here. Alright, cool. Restock our blocks. I'm just going to go ahead and try and just deal as much damage as I can. We might take a hit. That's fine. Okay, no hit. He is going to have a sharp 1 diamond. I'm fine with that. I want to get a Prot 2 diamond helmet. That's the main thing I want, and there it is. Cool. I am going to see if we can get another one, though, because if we can get another one, then we can get a Prot 3 helmet on him. And that's always very useful. He's going to go ahead and sacrifice mid-loot. That's fine. I think I'm just going to go as well. I want to make sure I have a sharp 4 stone on him. He's playing it very, very well. I'm not going to lie. He definitely knows what he's doing a little bit. So that's something I'm thinking about, too. Did I grab that? Okay, no. I have a full inventory. We're just going to go ahead and start making some of these... Okay, there's that. We need just a little bit more stone swords. We need 2 more stone swords, and we're, like, set. I gotta be careful as well, because he might come aggro us. That's something I'm thinking. He fell. He fell off. Alright, fair enough. So we just made a sharp 4 stone on Chicken Nugget 989. That's great. That looks really good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pearl on him here. One thing I'm thinking about while I'm pearling to this island is there a trap? No trap. Alright. But yeah, I'm not just trying to, like, improve my mechanical skill. Well, I guess this is kind of mechanical. It's not really, like, the same. But I'm kind of going back to, like, my basics, my roots. Right? I'm exploring, like, okay... I think at some point, I think when I made the switch over to duels in like 2019, when I was doing a lot of duels stuff, I started prioritizing rotting over like actually hitting players. That's a big danger, guys. Never do that. One of my biggest problems, I think, in PvP is that I have opportunities to hit a player, and I just don't. We're going to push this engagement here. Cool. I kind of wanted to get back to my island, and it looked like a safe fight. So I was like, cool, let's take this. I'm a little bit scared here. I think this _EA guy knows what he's doing a little bit, so I got to be very careful. Go to our next island here. He doesn't really have anything. Okay, that's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, we got iron pants. We just need the diamond chestplate now. The EA guy died. Going down to Rayleigh. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we'll make the we're gonna pre-gap. We know he's here, right? if he jumps on me, then we're ready. You know what I'm saying? We want to be ready for him. He's just gonna kind of sit above us. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and TNT. I'm fine with getting the void kill here. Cool. Made a little bit of an early push on him there. And we just win here. Yeah, nice. But that's something I got into the habit of doing, and it's a very bad habit, is I'll prioritize rotting a player over actually hitting them when they're right in front of me. And it's a terrible, terrible habit. And if you also are in this habit, you have to break it. It's like, it is fundamental. It really is. It's like literally going back to the roots. It's like, I sometimes I feel like a Neanderthal when I'm fucking doing that shit. I'm like, why am I why am I rotting this player when I could be hitting them? Is it because it feels better in the PvP? No, because you're losing. You know what I mean? You use some nice chill cues tonight. I am gonna go for the chest breaks here at the center. Okay, we're gonna back away. This guy is just like lagging everywhere. Stay away from him, and we're gonna block ourselves in. Okay, I might actually have to dig up. Okay, no, he left me alone. That's fine. Alright. Cool, we're just gonna wait a minute. I'm a little bit nervous here. I think that this Carlos guy is hacking. That did not look natural. We're gonna see. Let's see how much gear this guy has, and then we'll act from there. Yep. Okay. Has way more gear than me, so that's something I'm thinking about here. And we're just gonna be bow spamming him basically, right? I don't really want him to get close. Kind of baited him in there into a bow shot. And I kind of want to bow off any absorption immediately. Boom. Okay, we get our sword enchant here. Now we have sharpness iron. I'm pretty confident that we can kill him now. I am going to continue bow spamming as much as I can. I know he's sitting right there. W lava. Awesome. Make some buttons. And we get him there. Bang. Nice. W plays. W plays. We like that. That was awesome. But yeah, like a lot of the stuff I'm doing is like going back to the roots of like how I play the game. Because I used to be a very passive player, especially when I was like playing ranked and stuff. And due to the fact that I became heavily focused on grinding stats fast rather than, you know, actually playing the game for what it is, my playstyle declined. And that's like, that'll happen, right? When you switch focus. And get distracted with, you know, grinding quickly. Well, guess what? I didn't really care if I was losing, and instead was making risky plays. So yeah, okay, we're looking really good this game. I'm mainly looking for a chest plate. That's what I would like. Or, I mean, pants would be nice too. Make a prod 3 helm here. We could actually make a prot 4 helm. We could. I don't think I'm going to, but it's something I'm thinking about. And we get that nice little bow lock there. I think I'm just going to come over here and just bow spam this player as well. See what this guy had. Nothing really that good. Cool. Oh, can we get that bow kill? Did we get it? Yes, we did. Okay, nice. Barely got that one. But But yeah, like because of my aggressive playstyle, like everything just basically declined, but now I'm actually trying to get better at the game again, and it's going okay. Like it's not like I'm not doing like crazy. So I don't know where this player is, and yeah, okay, I'm assuming I'm about to see a diamond chestplate. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, no diamond chestplate actually. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of shenanigans, a little bit of bow spamming. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at. You know, it's a very interesting position to be at, and you know, we're working from the ground up. We're rebuilding, right? It's brick by brick, right? And yeah, it's been fun a little bit. I definitely do get frustrated pretty easily though, and that's another thing I'm gonna be trying to work on, is just like not like, even if I do die, I need to like, okay, I need to be like, okay, what did I do wrong? Because you know, obviously I could have improved. Like if I do die, getting spammed, and there's a death. Yep, and that's like one of the things I'm talking about, right? Going back to the fundamentals, not walking off. One of the things I do a lot is I panic, and right there I was panicking instead of like, okay, like let's calm down, and like, you get what I'm saying? Like I have to go back to the fundamentals, and I panic a lot. That's another thing I guess I'm working on too, is just like when I'm in like a spotty situation, I tend to like freak out, and that's not good. Like you should be calm and collected throughout the entire match. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more game here, not on Chronos. Okay, we queued into Memorial here, corrupted game for our last game. We do have iSnowflakes playing Endlord. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and for our last game here, we can secure a nice head for our last kill if we just take it easy. That's what I'm kind of thinking about here. This guy is rushing mid as well. We have both of the islands open. Cool. I'll take that. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Don't need that. Okay. Oh, we got a nice little dupe there. And we need one more iron, I think, too, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with the game. Just like trying to improve, and Princess has kind of helped with that a little bit, because I can't rely on my kit, right? So I actually have to rely on, you know, my game sense a little bit. The plays that I make, right? And my perk setup is also kind of part of that. Got a 1v1 against iSnowflakes here. Exactly what I wanted. He's not going to be as stacked as us. We're going to try to get our sword enchant. He does not... Oh, we got a nice enchant as well. Yeah, he's upset. 3 cheaters get banned in front of me today. Gonna make sure he doesn't get access to that lava. I'm not gonna heal here. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice 21 XP. Kind of like I said, I was like, we can secure that nice kill at the end on this player and get a nice little bit of XP there. But yeah, no, that's basically where I'm at. I'm about to level up too. Where am I at? I don't even know. I haven't really been logging on that much. Okay, we're like 100 XP off. Not too bad. But just to showcase where I'm at here. Yeah, about 1300 XP. I can't even remember the last time I heard that noise in Minecraft. That's crazy. That just like ruined my entire outro. But yeah, that's like basically where I'm at. 23,700. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. So we're nearly done with the princess grind, and you guys know what that means. A new kit is on the horizon, and I'm like actually kind of excited because princess is kind of getting annoying to me. So like not to okay, the main problem, like I said, with princess is just the fucking it just feels like shit to play because you get countered. You know what I mean? You get countered so easily, and then you basically, all you have is your armor going for you, which, yeah, it doesn't feel great. But yeah, that's basically going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Nice little commentary there. Nice little 42-minute commentary for you guys. And yeah, I know I've been kind of I've been a little bit busy, but I'm trying to stay consistent with it. Every day probably just can't happen because I come home exhausted from work, guys. It's rough. But yeah, no, that's gonna do it for this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.